What's up, everybody? I'm Randy.
And I'm Batman.
And we're back with a new episode of Remember These. So today we're here to talk all about Batman. Everything from the beginning, from 1989 on until 2003 or so, about the animated series toys. Movie, Batman Forever, video game. What else we got? We got the animated series DVDs. Yep. We got some other toys, but
tons of stuff to show. And obviously Batman goes back way farther than that with the comics and stuff. Like I think 1930s, 1940s, like Batman was already around, but we're just covering like the stuff we kind of grew up with, like the late 80s, early 90s toys up, like he said, into the 2000s when Batman Beyond started coming out and stuff. So
yep.
Got a lot to cover today.
Yeah, I was gonna say, got a good chunk of toys around us right now, so stay tuned for that. Hold on.
Okay, so like we said, we're gonna try to kind of cover these toys chronologically as we can. So just going year by year a little bit. And we found out through just doing some research a few minutes ago for this video that this toy, which came out in what, 1989?
Yep,
was it? 1989 was actually made by Toy Biz, one of our favorites, you already know. But Kenner actually got the license right after this. I guess they didn't like these toys.
Yeah, they canceled it. So they said DC pulled their licensing from them. So I don't know if it was because of the sculpting of the toy, if they didn't like the quality. They said something about the quality, so I have no idea what it was they didn't like about it. But
I mean, this arm is a little loose, but this is, 30 years, over 30 years later, so who knows how it was when it was new. But it does have the cool retractable belt that you can like pull out and it retracts. This one's a little messed up, so I don't want to show it. But I guess, yeah, this is one of the first Batman toys that kicked it off. And
which is funny. Randy, I found this at the Steel City Comic-Con too. So he was down in a bin. And we just randomly looked that up, and I was like, wait a minute. I was like, doesn't he have a retractable belt? And pulled on it, and I was like, oh, cool. So,
in my opinion, I told Randy, I think this is a better toy overall. But the head sculpt on the Kenner, which was just, released right after that, you can actually tell, I was telling him, it looks like
hold him up a little
like Michael Keaton. They got the face sculpt a little better on the Kenner ones. But overall, toy-wise, I like the Toy Biz one, but, what can you do? So, next up, what was the next one in the line then?
That was these line, wasn't it?
So this was the 1990, yeah. So these were this was right afterwards they came out with these ones, and this is when you know how Kenner was with the 25 different outfits for Batman and stuff like that. So this one is like I'm not even sure what this one was called. He's got like gray highlights all over him and stuff, but you guys know how they did the different costume schemes. But this would have been one of the first Kenner ones released with the Michael Keaton sculpt.
He's not from the same one though, is he?
This is from the animated
I was gonna say, he's from the newer one, I could tell. Yeah. I can tell by the way his plastic was. It's like smoother plastics. Tell as they got newer, it stopped defining the features as much. I feel like these older ones that had a little bit better muscle features than compared to these old ones, it's just smooth. Like the legs are smooth. There's no definition to them.
Also have this one here. This is a 1990. So this one's actually more comparable to this. You can actually see kind of like Toy Biz, Kenner a year later. So the Kenner is actually slightly smaller scale. And, you can see the paint scheme is a little different. They gave the Kenner one more of a gold instead of a yellow. But there's the difference there for you. Actually, where's I had the old Joker, too, that's over there. Where is he? Okay, so I remembered after thinking about it, I actually have some older Batman toys. These ones are from the 1984 line. Also made by Kenner, right?
Let's see.
I believe so.
Yeah, I was going to say, these ones are also Kenner.
And those I actually got, I know for a fact the Robin I got when I was a little kid from a yard sale. I think the Joker too, or that might be another one I got later. But Robin's missing his cape. Joker's missing the little tail coats that go to his thing. But yeah, these are 84. And then along the line later to go with those 89 toys, I have this Riddler here. He's pretty cool. I love the villains. Obviously, Batman. I think, in my opinion, Batman has like all the coolest villains. Like Spider-Man's a close second with all his villains, but I think Batman has the coolest lineup. And to jump back one year from 89 to 88, this is like a huge, tall. This is probably like 24-inch, 18-inch. Like
let's say, got to be like 18-inch.
Yeah, this is like a tall Batman. Got the blue scheme. I'm not.
Which his son just pointed that out when he was down here on the shelf. We forgot he was even there.
I'm not even sure who produced this, but this thing was pretty sweet. I found this at the Antique Mall one time, I think. But yeah,
kind of looks like this one too. He's got a big plush.
Yeah, he's older too, I believe, or maybe he might have been in the 90s. But yeah, I got a big big stuffed plush Batman there. My son said he's not a fan of the blue Batman scheme. Surprisingly, his favorite color is blue. You would think he would like that, but
he likes the black Batman better.
Me too. So.
It's cooler looking though.
Yeah.
This one talk?
Nah.
It did talk.
Did he talk?
It feels like it talked.
Dang. We're gonna have to get him
It has,
working.
it has like a thing inside of it.
That'd be cool.
Must have talked. Then after those Batman, there was these Batman. These are from the animated series. Joe has one that's almost similar to the one I have.
Yeah.
This one is from the movie. What is this, Mask of the Phantasm?
Yeah, Mask of the Phantasm.
Yeah.
So if you guys remember, that movie came out in the early 90s, and it's, I think, like one of the only animated Batman movies that ever went into theaters, and it was really successful. People really loved that movie.
This is actually a decoy Batman, which is cool because it's from, ain't these the same lineup of toys?
Yeah,
I think this one has the suit on the back.
I mean,
like
you can
his.
tell just by this, like look at the schemes they used on the back and on the
The card
cards.
art.
You know, you could tell these were pretty much around the same era.
But that one kind of looks like mine because this
But yeah,
head
they
pops
both,
off. It's like a decoy.
They both have the armor that you can put on and basically like unsuit them.
But I just noticed this too recently that the head is solid. It doesn't even have a hole, so his head just pushes down. I was like, wow.
Wow,
So it just pops on.
that's funny. Yeah, these things are sweet.
But yeah, pretty sick toys. I always like the ones like this that you could take off, and then you could hang from stuff, and then he could actually rappel down. He'd be like, woo! That was always my favorite as a kid. I got a Batman Beyond toy that I'll show you in a minute here that has a similar setup like that.
That's awesome. So then, yeah. Oh, these also from the animated series. Then, I think this would have been the animated Bane here, 1994. Bane's one of my favorite characters. What other animated series ones do we have?
These ones?
Yeah, those are from the animated series. So these are like what they call Mission Masters.
Yeah, Mission Masters.
And these are, you know, along that same vein of like, let's just create toys that are like extremely insane and have all kinds of cool accessories. This one's glow in the dark.
That's the one that I had too, but just a different color scheme. I didn't even realize it was on the back here.
And
Pretty sick.
As far as I know, like when was Mr. Freeze ever like a weird walking octopus thing? I don't know. But hey, it looks cool.
It's just a head.
Like, it looks
pretty
cool.
sweet. It's pretty sweet. He learned how to digitize himself and has invaded the internet.
Oh, okay. See, so it's like,
There
you
you
know, that era, the internet was like just blowing up.
Yeah, it's a
Wow,
cool one.
that's crazy.
And I don't know what this is from. This is another. I got this from Joe a long time ago, but this is like an old Batman tin. I thought this was pretty sweet.
That thing is cool.
He was gonna sell this a long time ago, and I was like, "I'll give you the $5 or whatever you want for it." I was like, "This is sweet." And I'm glad I did.
That thing is really cool.
It was like mint condition too. Like the inside's still like really nice. So
And that would be good for storing cards in. That just reminded me. I should probably show the
it's
cards
got like
real quick.
plastic wings on it. It's sweet. Oh yeah.
I have tons of animated series cards and different ones, but some of my coolest cards I have right here are from. We'll show these toys next too.
Oh, I forgot. Speaking of which, this is from the Animated Adventures.
Oh yeah, don't skip over that.
I
That thing
forgot
is
I had
fire.
this mint condition in the box. Never opened the Bat Sphere. This thing is so sweet.
That's one of our Grail pieces. That thing is
For
dope.
real. I forget, where did I get this from? I think I might have found this at one of the conventions that was local.
Such a mint box too. When you get something that's like really nice, I mean, obviously it's not.
There's a
mint,
couple. I was
mint.
gonna say there's a
There's
couple
some flaws,
scratches
but
in it and little bends or whatever. But
You see stuff with way softer and
say.
beat up corners and like just mangled, and it's like
and this was also Kenner,
that thing is fire.
because we just found out that Hasbro actually owned Kenner and was still producing under the Kenner name until what year was it?
2000.
2000. Then they had like a fiasco go on, and then they closed Kenner down. Because I was looking at one of my Batman Beyond toys, and it says Kenner on the leg, but on the box it says Hasbro, and I was confused. I'm like, well, why does it say Hasbro but Kenner on the toy? That's why. I was like, oh, pretty cool.
Yep. Yeah, we didn't realize. We did a little research on that too. Come to find out, I guess Hasbro owned Kenner for a long time and just kind of kept them alive as a subsidiary, making their toys and stuff. So
Which one is this from? Oh, speaking of which, it's like all popped in. Wow.
Oh yeah, so Batman and Robin. That's what we were going to talk about next. Is some of the movie figures we have. So there was Batman and Robin and Batman Forever, the two movies that they made, in the mid to late '90s. The one had George Clooney.
Oh yeah, he's got the Bane.
Yeah, I love Bane. Bane's one of my favorite.
And sweet.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about him when we get to that line of characters too. I have another
Oh,
Bane to show you guys.
I have the game too from Batman Forever for SNES. That's like a beat 'em up type game. Came out in 1995. That's like not really a crazy good game, but it's a fun little game.
I have a autographed 8x10 over here, Arnold Schwarzenegger when he played Mr. Freeze. I'll have to have Randy show a close-up of that. It's mounted on the wall over here, so I can't get it down. But yeah, there's a lot of toys related to. Right here, I got the Tommy Lee Jones Two-Face. That was from the movie.
I didn't show a good close up of him earlier.
Yeah,
That's
so
pretty sweet.
There were a lot of movie-related ones, obviously, that came out in the 90s that were really cool. Oh, and did I show this? This is also from the animated series.
Yeah, that's 2001.
Yeah, this is a little later, so... But
that goes along with this one, doesn't it?
It probably does.
I was going to say, I think the set with him, with this exact one, was there.
Yeah, Randy just got me this, and that is like a super clean minty
This is a
box.
special limited edition for Walmart, Hasbro. But
yeah, that was the new
Walmart
Batman
exclusive.
Adventures, but still really cool.
I was gonna say, hopefully there's not like a crazy reflection on it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there was a couple more at the antique mall when I seen this with these.
Oh yeah, let me show. We should probably show the cartoons and stuff real quick too.
Hold up.
So one of the last things I have from the movies right here is the Batman Forever Riddler. It comes with this talking thing.
Does it talk?
Oh, I thought it did. Maybe it never did. I don't know. I have so many toys. I can't remember which ones worked and which ones didn't. I had this as a kid and it definitely worked. It was cool. That's why I rebought it as an adult. I love this toy. I love Jim Carrey playing the Riddler. They had cast a pretty good
I got
cast
him
in
at the
that movie.
antique mall too.
Yeah, yep, definitely.
The value on that, about $20 for most of these toys. You find these anywhere from like $10 to $20 in the package. Obviously, this is a little dusty from being in Joe's basement or whatever, but if you can find one, if you can see how like smooth that card is, whatever, most of these ones are a little bent on the corners and stuff. You, like I said, you might see a couple nicks or something across this thing where it's like a little scratch, but if they still got their stickers and stuff on them, that makes it even better. So
Definitely.
and the plastic, like that other one I had, how the plastic was popping out. You always want it not dented up. Like, so that looks really good for the plastic of being 20 plus years old, 30 years old.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, a lot of these Batman toys like this, any of these lines, they're not like super sought after, high dollar, none of them. Maybe like 20, 30, 40 bucks at the most, and there might be a rare one in there somewhere that gets you something more than that, but that's, I would say, going rate for most of them.
Where's the other one?
Next line we have right here, I think, is it underneath this? Yeah.
These ones are the Legends of Batman, and he's got Joker and Catwoman, and then I have the deluxe Batman, which this is super sick. I love this with the flight pack. This one's awesome. Obviously, which Batman always had all the cool stuff. He's like Tony Stark kind of, you know what I'm saying? Rich billionaire, got all the kinds of crazy gadgets and stuff.
Yeah, this was another line where they released some crazy ones like Dark Rider Batman. I don't know if we can get you guys a close-up of that, but they released it's like a Batman that rides a horse, like Dark Knight. Like, I mean, that's kind of what this one is, like Metallic Knight. Like,
yeah, Metallic Knight. I was going to say, it kind of reflects, obviously.
And I used to have this future Batman also. I think I gave that to you. You didn't bring that one?
Yeah, no, I don't know where that's at.
That's the one you can find. Oh, yeah, because that's what that thing goes to. This.
Yeah.
I have this piece to a toy that Randy has, but...
And I had that toy as a kid just without that piece. So I don't know where it went, though. I don't know if I gave it to somebody or what. I don't know why I would if I had it. But
yeah, these are pretty cool.
Yeah, these ones are sweet. I love these ones. And then the next line that has some really awesome ones in it, too, are these ones.
These are some of my favorite. I love these.
These are the premium.
These remind me of like McFarlane toys.
Yeah.
Like the way they're made.
You have another one. Oh, it's hanging right behind me. I think you can see this one in the video or whatever. But the Spline Cape Batman, I got this one. The dive, like, that looks so clean.
The Glacier shit. I got another one right here too. I have a few of these.
Oh, there it is. I knew you had something else. This one I just found recently too. It says this one is rare, and I never see this one hardly. You can find it for like $7 to $25 or whatever if you can find it, but he's a pretty rare loose figure. So.
And actually, I have two more that we're going to show you guys here in 1 second. It's probably going to be a shortcut.
Which ones?
This one, and I need the one from over there. My Scarecrow on the bottom shelf.
Oh, yeah.
This Bane and that Scarecrow are from the same set.
Hold up 1 second.
Oh! Yeah, like I said, guys, Bane is one of my favorite characters, so I got this Bane from that same Legends of the Dark Knight set.
Oh, Timber.
And it's always cool. I love when they got his Venom tubes, you know. And then right here, got this This is my favorite Scarecrow figures that they ever released. You got the arms that come up, so he kind of gets pretty big. And he has, I wonder if you could see it. He got that those eyes where, like, if the light shines through the back of his head, it makes his eyes, like, light up red. I don't know if you guys will be able to catch that in the video.
I don't have a flashlight.
Yeah, maybe I can, I don't know where my phone went. Well, we'll do that for you guys later. But that thing is awesome. So these are all from that same line. And like I said, it's just like the sculpts on these and like the way they did the colors and everything were like really good, like really attention to detail. So those are fire.
Those ones are super nice.
Definitely. What are we talking about next?
Oh yeah, not last, but almost last. Whew. The Batman Beyond figures.
Yes.
This is one of the ones I just recently got or whatever. This is sweet. This one has like power surf or whatever. It can squirt out the freaking little blasters or whatever that he's got. He's got missiles. He's got a crazy looking claw wing on the back that he has. I found this at
You got a couple squirt
the
toys.
Comic-Con too. Yeah, for real. All these freaking toys. For real. Got a couple squirt toys. For real. I wouldn't be laughing, so do you. I'm looking at least 2. Oh, there's the Aquadive Spider-Man. There's another Mysterio that squirts.
He's got like in the tub with our toys, like.
For real. But no, we got, between the two of us, I got all these ones from when I was a kid. These are awesome. This is the one I was talking about that is similar to that movie, as the Phantasm Batman, that has the little cable that he can hang from and stuff.
These are sick. Batman Beyond was so fire.
Where's your Joker?
Oh yeah, let me pull my Joker up real quick. I forgot I had that again.
He has so many different Jokers. He's got all the Jokers.
Yeah, I got a lot of Jokers.
This is how I figured out though that they were Kenner, because this Batman Beyond I have loose and it says Kenner on the back. And I was wondering, I'm like, it's around the same year as these, but it says Hasbro on the pack. And then I found out that these ones also say Kenner on the legs. So yeah, there's a few more from this set that I need. The Manta Racer Batman, and then it's just also the Future Knight Batman from the last one's on the back. I need the top, middle, and the top right for you guys. I had to think about it for a second, but
yeah, they got some sick ones.
These are awesome. I was so happy to find these. I found the blue one hanging up, and I was like, yes, I found him. And then immediately later on in the Comic-Con, I seen these two, and I'm like, I'm getting all these. I was like, perfect. I was like, I was just telling him like a week or two before, I'm looking for all the Batman Beyond toys I had as a kid, and then boom, 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 found them all back to back. And then I've just randomly found him at Adams Comics and Collectibles the other day.
And then this is one of my other only Batman Beyond toys.
Oh my God, this is amazing! 200th anniversary.
200th anniversary or 200th edition.
That's what it is.
Yeah, Batman Beyond. This came out in 2000.
I love the ones with the fabric capes on it too. I had the one that was loose or whatever. This one obviously is just a display stand one or whatever, but the actual toy itself that has like the cape like that is so clean.
And one of the cool personal stories just about this one is like we go to the huge flea market that's near us every year, and it's like really one of the hugest ones supposedly like anywhere around here, and there's always cool stuff, but this particular year we didn't see anything too cool, and we were like on the way out, and at one of the last stands I stopped at, I seen this and I was like, oh yeah,
gotta grab that. And didn't you also have the 150th or 100th
edition? I used to have the 100th edition Batman. I got rid of that a while
Dennis
ago.
has that still. Our buddy Dennis does.
Yep.
And one of the last toys I wanted to talk about that I had or whatever, which I have this from the Mattel line, was the Mr. Freeze that I have.
Squirter.
Yeah, another squirter, actually. How funny is that? I knew there was another squirt toy or whatever. Both these are the squirters.
Yeah.
But, yeah, this one was sick because it comes with a comic book. It's a super heavy toy. I was telling Joe earlier, I was like, the weight behind this. Is that one? They had a lot of squirt toys back in the 90s. For some reason, squirt guns were super in. Obviously, super soakers were a super huge thing, so it's like, I don't know. Every toy had a squirting function back then.
Yeah.
You know who was designing toys back then?
This one is awesome too. This is another one of those like highly detailed, like way just.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see that one, but super detailed. Like I said, it comes with a free comic book. Save $2 on the Batman Mystery of the Batwoman.
Oh, okay.
When you buy.
That was another animated film, which we're going to talk about those here in a second too.
Yeah, but this was wasn't this the last lineup of the animated series of toys?
I believe so.
I think it was this one or whatever that was the. Mattel, not the last lineup, but I'm pretty sure Mattel owns the rights like from then on till now or whatever. And so it was no longer, they shut down Kenner and then boom, Mattel. So, yeah.
So, this was my son's. I just pulled this out of his toy box. It's I'm not sure what year this actually came out. It doesn't say on the bottom, I don't think. But anyway, you guys can see here that it's based on.
Oh, this is actually I didn't even know this is RC.
Yeah, it's an RC car. But it's based on like that old Batman style, the 90s, like how we grew up with. So
it's a Jada Toys. I was wondering.
Jada.
Yep.
Nice. So, you know, we grew up with the animated series, as you can see here on Blu-ray. I got the complete animated series, and I still go back and watch this all the time.
This is the best one.
There's definitely some great classic episodes. If you guys don't know, Mark Hamill did the voice of the Joker in the series, and if you don't know who that is, that's Luke Skywalker from Star Wars. And rest in peace to Kevin Conroy, the voice of Batman for so many years in all the animated movies and shows and games. That was always the voice of Batman, so that's who we grew up with. He just passed away recently. And here I have this Batman 80th Anniversary 18 film collection. And this is actually none of the like real films, like live action. This is all the like animated films that they ever came out with.
Yeah,
so
that thing is sweet.
like Batman Year One, that's one of my favorites. Batman Under the Red Hood is amazing. Son of Batman, Dark
The Killing
Knight.
Joke.
Oh, The Killing Joke. Like, yeah, there's so many.
I
They're
love
right there.
this,
Mask of Phantasm, which
Yeah,
is the
Mask
toy
of
head.
Phantasm. Oh, the Mystery of the Batwoman.
Yeah, Mystery
We
of the
just
Batwoman.
talked
I
about.
have all those. So like these are like super classic, and I paid $50 for this 18 film set.
45 for that.
Yeah, 45 for this, and I don't have the Batman Beyond, but I want.
So that's $100 right there alone just for the movies.
Exactly. So
yeah,
for the love of Batman, I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
definitely. I
And
hope you guys remember these. I remembered one of these toys from.
yeah, for real.
This
You
was
had
probably.
to have remembered one of these.
I was going to say this is probably the most different, besides our Marvel collection of like Spider-Man toys, that you're gonna see like different,
Yeah, we got a
like
wide
tiers
variety.
of toys. I was gonna
Yeah.
say there are different varieties for sure. Like not gonna have this different many on other toys. So
Yeah.
pretty sweet.
Oh, yeah.
But hope you guys watch the next episode and Happy New Year's.
Happy
and
New Year.
Remember these. We left him out. We both have Man-Bat, this exact same figure. Joe's a little bit cleaner than mine because the wings are a little bit dirty on mine, but he came in the same series as these other ones from the Legends of the Dark Knight. He actually might even be on the back of one of these, but we didn't even look. No, he's not on the back of this one, but I'm pretty positive he's from that same series. Yeah, it does not show it on the back here, unfortunately, but pretty sick. I think it came like that in the package.
Yeah, he would have been like that.